I'm Lorelei, the Modern Sea Witch. If you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by and welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. So it is the new moon in Scorpio. And if you haven't been here before, the readings that I have set up for myself for this calendar year, I'm going to be, let me flip over here so you can see the decks I'm talking about. I am trying to utilize some decks that I've had for a little while and that I really don't use often, and they actually will help me learn some astrology along the way. You might hear the dogs walking around. Hi, Copper. Bless you. So, like I said, it's Scorpio season. So I'm using the Zodiac moon cards to help me get more familiar with astrology. I know a little, but not a lot. So we're in that mysterious time of the year in that Scorpio energy, but we're also in the new moon in Scorpio. So we're really going to start feeling that energy. So in the Zodiac moon cards for the moon card, it's reminding us that this is probably going to be an emotional change that we're going to see popping up in our life, something transformative. Okay, boys, how about we lay down? We go to the groomers tomorrow to get their nails trimmed. Okay. And then I'm also pulling from the Spellcasting Oracle. This is my focal card for the year. I pulled the Well-Being card, so just a great thing to check in on at these new and full moons when I do these readings. We have the Moonology Oracle and then the Moonology Manifestations Oracle. So the Moonology Oracle is telling us to work through our fears during this new moon in Scorpio. Oh, I got a lot of those. And then we're also working with, in the Moonology Manifestations Oracle, reminding us to go deeper during this new moon in Scorpio. So really sit in those emotions during this watery phase. So I'm also going to be working with my tried and true Lightseers Tarot for this. This is my setup that I've been doing throughout this entire calendar year. So I've already talked to the deck earlier, woke it up, got it moving, shuffled some, and I'm just going to shuffle some more while I sit here and try to focus on asking, what message does the universe have for me today? We'll see. I don't know if a number is going to pop into my head regarding the number of cards. I kind of do this as a conversational style reading, where if I don't have a number that pops into my head while I'm shuffling, then I'm just going to pull cards until the message makes sense. What message do you have for me today? In this particular deck of mine, I have multiple decks and multiple personalities for the different decks. This particular one likes to be, it doesn't tend to give me a lot of jumpers. Sometimes it does, but not a lot. And it likes to be cut 3 times when I'm finished shuffling. Okay. The number 2 is popping in my head. We'll see if that's enough. When I'm cutting, I do it at different heights of the deck. You can see that way I'm not always cutting right at that same level in the deck. And I like to cut with my left hand. And one more time for good measure. Here. Now we're going to pull 2 cards. 9 of Swords in reverse. So, normally we're talking about nightmares and anxiety, but with it being reverse, Are they lessening? Are they starting to fade away? And the King of Swords. So we have 2 swords. Definitely in the suit of the mind, which is a nice balance to all this watery Scorpio energy. I do feel like we're moving in that direction. That I have I have been deep in thoughts and transformative energy for quite some time. I have been pulling the death and tower cards throughout this year, especially really this past summer. Just and I'm just, it has been a roller coaster. So I'm thinking that's possibly coming to a close. I'm getting closer to this uh, King of Swords energy, that knowing my mind, and really becoming clear and concise in my decisions, and being able to let go of that anxiety and fear. Trying to see if I see anything else in here. I like that in here we have our crows, ravens, whichever. I believe Chris-Anne depicted these as crows in this deck. We have one here, so we still have that messenger. But we have our other friends for the air element. We have that transformative energy of the dragonfly. But we have the wisdom of the owl to help us now. So now I'm not being bombarded by all of these messages. And I was literally being bombarded. I can feel Samhain season drawing away from where the intensity that I had just a little while ago. So if any of this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. I really do appreciate you stopping by. But if you have any questions, reach out. Let me know. Enjoy your new moon in Scorpio. And have a great day, everyone. Thanks for joining me.